Добрый день, everybody. My name is Hideout. Personally, I just want to say that I had a wonderful day today. I went to the cinema and I watched FNAF 2 movie. It was amazing. I really recommend you to go check it out. Now to the main video. So today we're going to review the Nerf Stormcharge blaster. Actually, this is the second blaster that I got for St. Nicholas Day. For the sake of adding more context, we Ukrainians are used to receiving gifts on the 6th of November instead of November 25th. I guess that's a little bit of a bargain to be able to receive gifts more early. Anyway, this is how the blaster looks. First thing that I would like to point out is that it's very lightweight. Even with all the batteries installed, they aren't installed right now, but we'll do that in a minute. It's pretty light. I'm very surprised that a flywheeler can actually weigh less than a Springer blaster. In this case, it weighs less than the Nerf Eco 2.0 blaster. Perhaps because this one has bulkier grip and the stock also uses more plastic. It has an extended lever mag release, and to be honest, despite the fact that I have this blaster, I have had it for only like 2 weeks. I have already fallen in love with it, especially because of this mag release. It's so smooth. I absolutely love it. So it comes with two attachments. Here you can see this stock and this mock-up muzzle brake device, and this is the blaster itself. Pretty bare bones, but it works. So this is supposed to be the successor to the Nerf Strife. Despite the fact that I already have quite a few blasters in my collection, I have never had the original Strife, so unfortunately I won't be able to compare these two, but I really hope that I'll be able to do that in the future. The next thing to point out is this unjamming port. Pretty easy to open, and you can actually leave it open if you want. If this was a rifle, I guess this would be the dust cover, and the shells would just eject out of this section. And it's pretty fun how you can see the darts escape out of the magazine one by one. So all you gotta do is just unscrew this cover right here. Pretty simple. Let's do it like Coop 772 did. Boom, done. All right. Let's close the cover, and now we'll be able to test this thing. And it also comes with these built-in iron sights that I find pretty nice, but the problem is that when it has a stock, you can't actually see them if you shoulder it. So you have to hold it like this, and it's pretty wonky, since if it was a real rifle, then it would kick you in the teeth pretty hard. Alright. Like I said, this is the unjamming section. Really love how you can see the mag being inserted, revving up the flywheels. Going back to the third person footage, it's crazy how this blaster is so compact yet so effective at the same time. I'd say that the trigger response is pretty smooth, but not as smooth as the regulator, which is the only flywheeler that the only other flywheeler that I currently have in my collection, but it's still pretty responsive nonetheless. Funny thing is that it clearly says on the mag that it holds 10 darts. I don't know if it's just me or I discovered some glitch in the matrix, but you can actually put one more dart in there with zero issues. I guess there is one more for the chamber. I discovered this when I was loading this mag, and I didn't notice how I put one more dart in there, and as I was loading another mag for the sake of faster reloads, I noticed that there was one dart missing, and I thought, oh man, I'm going to give myself a workout trying to find that one last dart all over the house again. But I just emptied both mags and I counted the darts, and surprise, surprise, there were 20 darts, and it says here on the package that the blaster comes with 20 darts, so, well, there's nothing to complain about. One extra dart, this is pretty cool. Hasbro, please don't change anything. Okay, one more mag, some more footage of me shooting. Well, we emptied this one pretty fast. Really like it. Now let's experiment with the attachments. Personally, I bought this blaster because I really wanted to see how well this blaster would go with the attachments that came with the Nerf Elite Echo, and I really think that it's pretty nice, honestly. This is my favorite setup, I guess, but you can obviously go even more tactical and put other stocks like this one, for instance. Well, there's a little bit of problem with the compatibility. I don't know what the issue is, but it's pretty hard to insert these. Well, what about the... Yeah, that looks pretty nice. The scope, or maybe I should put this here as an extra option. And this is gonna be the primary sight. Wow, now it has changed beyond recognition. This is what's Nerf all about. Perhaps we could also add a little bit extra protection. Nice. Oh yeah, and obviously since we're going full tactical mode, let's test this thing out, guys. feels nice. That's why I love Nerf as a hobby. The things you can construct, the possibilities are almost limitless. Let's just shoot it one more time, but with 0 attachments. I absolutely love this Mac release. Let's do it in first person mode though. You can easily wield it one-handed. And now we're empty. I didn't mention that I got this blaster for only $30 because the package was slightly damaged, but it's absolutely negligible. The blaster didn't suffer from this. Also didn't say here are the instructions. I'm amazed. I'm absolutely impressed by this blaster. I didn't expect to have this much fun with the blaster that is semi-auto only. Well, most flywheelers like this, but you know, I, like most of you probably, love full auto way more. Oh yeah, I also didn't say that just like in MP7, if you can look through these optics, but the basic orange sights are still there. Pretty nice. And this also functions like a nice carry handle. Yeah. So I guess this is my first ever Strife or something, because this is basically the Strife of the new generation. Not exactly the replacement. Perhaps nothing will ever replace the classic Strife that everyone knows and loves, but this is a great reskin, like Kubsan-san said. Alright, so this is it for today's review. I still have one more blaster in my collection that I have to review, so stay tuned. And thank you for watching. As always, have a wonderful day. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Slow cream.